All right, guys, this is day, is it three? Three of NAB. We are here at the Rode booth with Ryan.
That's right.
We're just here insulting you with this tiny, terrible
I'm
microphone.
mesmerized by it. What is the history of this little thing?
It's just, it's vintage. It's got that vintage sound. We know our viewers are loving it, so we got to keep going with it.
Oh, there you go.
But
I love it.
yeah, we want to see what's new here at the Rode booth.
Sure.
Why don't you give us a rundown of everything you got going on? You got a lot of new exciting stuff. So
We got a lot of new stuff here at the Rode booth. So come on over and I'll show you. Starting with the RODEcaster Duo. So this is a compact version of the RODEcaster Pro 2. You've got two combo jack inputs with the Rode Revolution Pre. You've got two headphone outputs. You also have a new feature, a TRRS headset input, which can show up as a completely separate input. You can dial it straight into your content like that. The RODEcaster Duo, perfect for content creation of all sorts, whether it be podcasting, live streaming, all sorts of different, kind of workflow where you want to be able to have the best audio going either directly to the micro SD card, to an SSD, onto your computer. You can host multiple computers on here, so it's multiple audio interfaces in one. You can even bring in Bluetooth, from your phone if you want to play music or even take a phone call on that. So that's the RODEcaster Duo. Another really cool feature that we debuted with the RODEcaster Duo at the show is wireless connectivity. So I can take a wireless Me or a wireless Go 2 transmitter and connect it directly to the RODEcaster Duo. And for anyone out there that has a RODEcaster Pro 2, they can actually do the same with the RODEcaster Pro 2 with a new firmware update that we'll be announcing super soon. So you'll be able to download that from the RODEcaster Pro 2 directly, because the RODEcaster Pro 2 and the RODEcaster Duo have Wi-Fi and Ethernet to be able to download firmware updates directly onto the unit itself. Next, we have the Rode Streamer X, which is a 4K capture card that also has an amazing audio interface and the ability to trigger sounds, voice effects, remote triggers for OBS and all that kind of stuff. This is the first device of its kind that integrates everything like that into one box. You can capture 4K 30 and pass through 4K 60, so it's got an in and a through available. So whether you're capturing console gameplay, whether you want to run a nice camera straight in to be able to level up your stream, or even just level up your Zoom set up at home for your home office to look great, sound great when you're on camera. It's a perfect option for that. Next up, I've got the PodmiC USB. So the PodmiC USB is essentially based on the Rode PodmiC, which is an incredibly popular microphone for podcasting. It's a dynamic microphone, cardioid polar pattern. It has an XLR and a USB output. When you plug it in USB, you have onboard digital signal processing, AFX processing, like the AFX oral exciter and big bottom. You've got the ability to run compression and dynamics control and noise gating. You have a little roll wheel here for your headphone level, and you can press it to be able to kill the zero latency monitoring straight through. It is a super handy little tool for anyone who wants to be able to create content on the go. You can also plug it straight into your smartphone. So it'll work with Android devices. It's also MFI compatible, so you can get a Rode SC19 cable, plug it in, and create content even with your iPhone. Next up, I have a cool little update for those that have the Wireless Go 2. We've had a lot of people ask for a charging case. So this is a Wireless Go 2 charging case. Now, it's not just a simple charging case, it's also a protection case. It's really robust. It has a zip-up lid, and you can charge 2 transmitters and a receiver. You'll get up to 3 recharges of those units in the case, and it'll keep it all really nice and solid. Another update that we have for Wireless Go 2 users, a free firmware update, enables push button recording. So something that a lot of people have asked for is the ability to trigger recordings to, I'm dropping the units, to start and stop directly on the transmitter itself, and we've released that update as of NAB. So you can just simply press the power button and you can trigger a recording to start. When you finish doing whatever content you're doing, you can press it again to stop that recording. What's nice about that as well is that you can plug it into your computer, and now it shows up just like a hard drive, and you can drag all your WAV files off and record straight to regular WAV files. You can drag them onto your computer for much faster workflow without having to use Rode Central or any other application to do that. Another thing that we have here at the show is the Rode Wireless Me. Now, I'm wearing a Wireless Me on my shirt right now. The Wireless Me is an amazing wireless mic solution for content creators. Whether you're using a smartphone rig or even a camera that you want to have a 3.5mm jack, you've got both on the receiver. And it has a couple of unique features. So on the receiver, you have a microphone as well, the Me mic, so that when you're shooting content, you can be in the content, pick up your own voice as the person filming, and you also then obviously have the transmitter, which has a microphone inbuilt, and you also have the ability to plug a TRS jack in there for an external lavalier microphone or anything like that. We've also paired that up with a free app. If you're on iOS, you can jump onto the App Store right now and download it. It's called RODEcaster, which enables you to film dual camera mode. So I can shoot both in front of and behind the camera at the same time. I can record combined or separate files. And what's really cool about that is that I can also control my microphone settings directly on the unit. So really cool little app called RODEcaster. Check it out. It's free on the App Store right now. And the final thing that I'm going to show you is actually a backpack for RODEcaster users or anyone that's doing mobile podcasting and wants to be able to keep their whole kit together. So the Rode backpack is designed to be able to hold a RODEcaster Pro 2, a RODEcaster Pro Original, or a RODEcaster Duo, or any other kind of mixing console style setup. You can pop all of your cables in the bag. You've got the ability to pop all of your microphones in the top of the bag. There's a slot for an air tag. You can even place your PSA 1s on the side of the bag and zip them in. And of course, you've got a laptop compartment and a notebook at the top here. Super generous compartment there. Really nice materials, ballistic nylon and Alcantara. It is a really, really nice solution for anyone who's podcasting on the go. So there you have it, guys. That is NAB 2023 for Rode.
Cool. Well, thank you. This is a lot of really cool stuff. A lot of really well thought out products here. It's really exciting to see, and I gotta say, just a lot of the user interface and the functionality of keeping it clean and simple. You guys are killing it. So it's really cool to see all this new stuff. Thank you for taking the time to do a little interview, and appreciate it.
Thank you very much.